Welcome to Pioneer Effects. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of October. I hope you guys are all doing well. Apologies about the late start. Just had a few issues I had to sort out earlier on, so apologies about that. But just getting into it now. Looking at the updates here now for this upcoming since last Sunday, to be honest. AUDUSD here, we can see that since the start of this week, it's just been sort of in a consolidated range. I did expect to see a retracement back down to at least 0.742 or even below that before we get another wave of a push higher. So that's that one for AUDUSD. This one still stands, expecting to see a retracement of such like, or we could have a push straight up towards the highs and then consolidation and attract more sellers into the market before pushing up towards 0.768. So that's our target there, 0.768 for AUDUSD, as well as potentially meeting other targets. But yeah, AUDUSD definitely looking to hold longs on that one. USDJPY, this one here, we did get a nice sort of a push back down to the lows here. It looks like traders are obviously looking left towards this area over here. Let me just zoom out a bit so that we can see it a bit more clearly. It looks like buyers, they are creeping in here now. We've got an intermediate sort of support here and another one just here. So it could potentially go higher. Let me just get rid of this. So what to expect here? Pushing forward, could get a retracement higher before that meltdown, expecting to see this area to be targeted as our first point of take profit. So this one still stands. For those who did catch it towards the highs here, you're sitting about 82 pips in profit. But then again, we could easily get another retracement back higher above this trend line to attract even more buyers for it to push down. USD Swiss franc, this was a lovely trade. Expecting to see 0.91 as our target. So that one still stands. Since the start of this week, however, we did get a retracement towards the highs and now back down again. So currently consolidated, but expecting to see 0.912 relatively shortly. New Zealand Swiss franc, this one here, I was expecting to see a deeper retracement, but it looks like right now traders are actually looking to buy this because they can see that this area is currently being respected. So they're looking to buy and we're looking to take it the other way towards 0.65034 as our first point of target. Pushing forward, Palladium, guys, it's at a discounted price. I did mention to you guys last week on Sunday, expecting to see a retracement, which we are currently having right now, and then a push right up and through towards 2,200 as our first point of TP. So expecting for this area to be targeted at a discounted rate. For those who did miss out on this one, now is the best time to actually enter on Palladium. Oil here now, currently falling from those extreme highs at that discounted price that I mentioned last week on Sunday. Currently now, for those who did catch it at these highs, currently sitting at 260 pips in profit. So what to expect from these levels? We could expect to see a retracement back higher before pushing through towards 79.42 and then 76, 73 and 69.70 as our long-term target here. For gold, expected to see a retracement, a deeper retracement towards this area here but I did mention to you guys we could have a retracement around this area, which we did have, and now currently pushing through. So for those who did buy it, expecting to see potentially a deeper retracement down to these levels here. This is going to be an interesting level to watch out if gold does come to these lows before pushing higher. AUDCAD, beautiful trade, first TP hit since last week on the 25th. Sorry, since the start of this week, price has been pushing up, hit our first point of take profit, initial target, expecting to see a higher push through. You can see here AUDCAD is currently respecting this blue line here. Price pushed up, now pushed down at a discounted rate right here for it to push through towards 0.937. The dollar currently consolidated since the start of this week. It did push higher, hence the retracement on some of the trades. That's a beautiful area to start to position ourselves to go short through to potentially this week. And the VIX has been pushing up, guys, as mentioned, as expected. I was expecting to see a deeper retracement, but we didn't quite get it. But this was an area of interest and now currently pushing through. So for those who are currently on this trade, you're sitting at around 200 pips in profit, expecting to see 25 really, really soon. And that's that in terms of updates for our current trades. In terms of fundamental data, not much has changed this week. Not much has changed. However, we do have some inflation data due tomorrow. Do keep an eye out of those. GDP for the dollar, as well as the continuing jobless claims, which is the usual, which we get on a Thursday. And then the big one, retail sales for Australia and consumer confidence for the yen. So there's a lot happening towards the end of this week. Expected to see volatility to push higher through to this week. So we'll see how this one rolls on through to this week. Yeah, so it's been a good week. Not too bad. Slightly consolidated on some of the trades, on slight drawdown on some of them, but we're starting to see some decent meltdowns, some decent retracements on some of the trades for us to actually potentially to get into. Palladium is one of them. For those who did miss out, now is the best time at a discounted rate. Potentially at 88.6 would be ideal for price to push higher. Thanks very much, everyone, and apologies about earlier on. I will try my best to go live again on Sunday at approximately 8 p.m. So I'll keep you guys informed on that note. On that front, for this upcoming week, I strongly suggest you guys hold your trades for Palladium at discounted rates. For UJ, it's currently retracing, but expecting to see a massive meltdown. So that's that. If you've guys got any questions, feel free to type in the chat and I will definitely get back to you. If you've got any questions with regards to other trades that you're currently looking at and you wanted me to have a look into it for you as well, feel free to let me know. And that's it, mate. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye for now.